And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive. So what kind of people fit their culture? Greg Popovich says we're looking for character, people that have gotten over themselves. A sense of humor is huge. You've got to be able to take a dig and feel comfortable that you don't have all the answers. Kevin, it all starts with Pop.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Burke, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Pirtle is out there with Young, and it's Johnson in at the 3. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test. Of their mental resolve as well.
Burke with it. Doncic outside. Over Young. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Burke. Doncic has got the first points of the night for the Mavs. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Now here is Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. Here's Young. Outside, White. Murray right side. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Burke. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. He kicks it to Burke. Passes to Doncic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Pass to Pirtle. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's White missing. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Young who brings it up for San Antonio. Looking for the first basket of the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pirtle with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range, San Antonio again missing. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside and stolen by Burke. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And that one misses.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Deep 2 from Murray. They get it back.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
A nice shot by Young.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Doncic against Pirtle. The floater, hard away from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against Miami. Murray, the pass to Young. Porzingis against Pirtle. Pass to Johnson. There's Young. Over Kleba. Young's shot is off. In the corner, Hardaway with it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the pass to Young. Murray against Doncic. Hardaway with the steal. To the middle. Out to Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Pirtle trying to get open, and it's White missing. Dallas leading by 14. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. No good on the shot. Murray with the defensive effort. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
White finds Young. Just 5 on the clock. Pirtle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Murray. Right wing. Burke with it. Wide on him. The turnaround jumper. Burke can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Offensive rebound. And he converts the layup. Young's got his second bucket.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Doncic looking it over. Rebounded by the Spurs. Young drives in, and Young slams it home.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Here's Burke. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 8. Johnson dishes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Dallas, Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. Now here's Brunson. 9 points last game out. Here's Doncic on the money from 12 feet away. Doncic has got 8.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside, Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Spurs trail by 7. Here's Vassell. Passes it to Collins. Over to the wing. Pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 5.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Powell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Forbes. Over Brunson. Forbes can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Powell. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Out to the right wing. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Vassell. Guarded by Hardaway. The pass to Forbes. McDermott, no one around him. The Spurs rebound. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Passes it to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Mavericks leading.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
The first one falls. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And so Powell nails both of them. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Hardaway. It's good. That's 7 points for Tim Hardaway.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Eubanks. Brunson covering. And that one's good. Eubanks.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. He can't hit that time. Eubanks, the pass to Forbes. In the corner, it's McDermott. Here is Forbes. His last outing, he had 8 points. Collins, good.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Pass to Powell. Brown with it. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Offensive rebound. Brown, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Mavericks lead by 14. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, and Thaddeus Young made it clear. This team was looking forward to this rematch.
We definitely has had our eyes on this game, for them coming back to our house and taking care of business. But that's when any team, we want to be able to beat each and every team that steps foot on the court with us.
Players sometimes, Greg, don't want to admit the games they had circled on the calendar, but he made no bones about it, did he?
Nah, listen, Kevin, I like that competitive spirit, and this guy backs it up with his play.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Brown, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Eubanks the pass to Forbes. And it's blocked by Brown. Cauley Stein against Collins. The feed to Doncic. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
From past the arc, they grab their own miss. And the rejection by Collins. Here's McDermott. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. The pass to Eubanks. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Brown the pass to Hardaway. The 10-footer. Cauley-Stein kicks to Brunson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So both teams changing it up here.
A moment now to see the stats for White. How he did last season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Murray kicks to White. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Basket good. Young's got 8.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Dallas leading by 17. Here's Brunson. San Antonio with the rebound. Young's got 6 rebounds here tonight. White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does the first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Come to me.
Charity stripe shot, and he hits the jump shot.
I like this about Murray. He wants to challenge inside, inviting the defense to collapse on him.
Brunson finds Burke. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his three. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Johnson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Johnson's got his first basket of the night. Doncic outside. Poked away and stolen by Murray. Down low. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And Doncic, here we go.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Off the inbound.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murray, the pass to White. Shoots over Burke. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 16. Cauley-Stein finds Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And the Spurs with possession here. 19-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. Here's Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And so here is Dallas. Passes it to Doncic. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Johnson, and there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
To the paint, here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Doncic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 22 points. San Antonio calls timeout, and Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively, It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Doncic. Spurs trailed by 21. To the middle. Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Brunson against Murray. Up top, Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Burke with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And it's off from 3-point range. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in for Porzingis. And both free throws good for White.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Brunson finds Burke. Hardaway with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Eubanks. His 2nd shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Derek White is a combo guard who can get the ball to his teammates.
Now here's Burke. White covering. Young against Powell. Back to Burke. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the layup for 2. Burke's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Shoots over Brunson. Eubanks, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Young. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Derek White. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brown's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Spurs trail by 19. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Hardaway shooting no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Collins, you can't get that one. Great D that time from Powell. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Brown kicks to Brunson. Pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the pass to Collins. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Pass to Burke. On the wing, Hardaway. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. That free throw good from Hardaway. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the ball at 42%. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Took him no time at all on that one. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
And here is Burke. He had 13 points in the win against Miami.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Burke. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Here's Vassell. And that one drops for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway with it. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Powell kicks to Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping it. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. Johnson is out there with Young, and it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. And Doncic, here we go, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
All free throws good from Doncic. Now here's Murray. Pass to Pirtle. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Johnson can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Doncic against Pirtle. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Bounce pass Young. Johnson left side. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Dallas shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Again, the Mavericks score.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Nice D from Doncic.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. And that's going to go back the other direction. But they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Spurs have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got 13.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, White. Murray outside. Over Porzingis. The baseline jumper goes down. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Johnson, and he makes that one. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Porzingis. Now, Kleba. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the pass to Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feed. Burke's got 6 assists in the game.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Young finds Pirtle. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Over Porzingis. And the Spurs scoring again.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Doncic against Murray. Kleba with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Spurs shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Young passes it to Murray. Porzingis with the steal. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots it up. Dallas, no good that time either.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Basket counts.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Porzingis with the ball. Defended by Pirtle. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Kleba with the bucket.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Thaddeus Young. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Then for the Mavericks, Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Dallas?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Outside Hardaway. Wing shot on the way. Kept alive. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 9 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Forbes dishes to Murray. Over Brunson. And the Spurs scoring again.
Murray can quick shoot you, or he can hang in the air longer than you. Makes his jumper difficult to contest.
Passes it to Hardaway. It's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here is Forbes. Cauley-Stein defending. Forbes the pass to Murray. That one falls. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Here's Brunson. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Murray the pass to McDermott. Collins kicks to Forbes. Murray against Brown from 13. Here's Collins, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Pass to Hardaway, inside. And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist from Hardaway.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here is Forbes. 5 points in the game. Pass to Vassell. Here's Collins, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Collins has got 8 points.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Vassell. He's got 6. Now the pass to Murray. Here's Collins. The Mavericks pull it in. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Brunson. Pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
McDermott passes to Murray. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Pass break Dallas. Brown, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Doncic kicks to Brown. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 4. Here's Cauley-Stein. That one goes. Count it. Cauley-Stein's got 6.
and 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the inside, here's Murray. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Murray. The pass to Hardaway. Yep, that one goes.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Steps back and shoots. Another shot, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Reggie Bullock. Powell is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Brown, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out. That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Jones, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Powell. Here's Jones. Passes to Primo. Shoots a fader, and it's in there.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Vassell. Kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lets it go from 14. The shot will not fall, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Eubanks. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And so Brown will bring it up for the Mavericks. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And it's Bullock in the corner. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Bates-Diop. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Powell.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Vassell, the pass to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The pass to Bullock. And here is Brown. Here's Powell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. And that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bates-Diop, the pass to Eubanks. And here's Johnson outside to the left wing, beyond the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Brown, the pass to Marjanovic. Unloads from 13. Rebound, San Antonio.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
They get it again.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Brown, the pass to Marjanovic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
One shot.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Passes it to Bullock. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown against Johnson. Jones in the post. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And that one's good. Eubanks. Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brown outside. Marjanovic passes to Brown. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Cans it from downtown.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here is Powell. Pass to Marjanovic. The steal. Eubanks the pass to Jones. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Mavericks shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Brown right side. Here's Marjanovic. That one's off. Still out of sync. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jones, the pass debates Dion. Here's Eubanks. Guarded by Marjanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Jones. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bullock. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Pass to Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Bullock with it from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Now here's Jones. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now Brown. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Jones, the best, debates Dion. There's the pass to Johnson. Pulls up, high post, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Jones against Brown. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Here's Jones. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Bullock. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Jones. Marjanovic, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. Bates Diop tips it. It's good on the putback. Eubanks got 8 points in the quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Primo. And the three off target. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the left side wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Cauley Stein kicks to Bullock. Brown the pass to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.